Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Reinharz. As I record this, it is Thursday, May the 2nd at 1:25 Eastern, and staring at this thing, we are up today 43%. So yes,
Right now, we have surpassed our low of about
6 weeks ago, 0019. We're up maybe 350% or so over our low, which is roughly kind of what we've increased RMR, our monthly recurring revenue, by over the past year, plus or minus a month here or there. So, the K will come out and it'll show how much we finished on our monthly recurring revenue. And I think that'll be kind of, this is all public information already that now some are claiming it could be that the stock price is equalizing to the business fundamental success and progress that we've had over the past 12 months. But needless to say, wow. And this weekly, we're going to share a couple different things. We're going to talk or have a monologue about a few different things I know are of interest, and I feel it would be insincere to have a weekly video that doesn't address the massive volume spikes that we've been enjoying and price per share spike. So for that reason, we're going to deviate from our usual routine of talking about the business and technology and things around that to really kind of talk about the community, stocks, and uplisting. Because again, it would be, if I came on here and I didn't address what's on everybody's mind, what's the value of our relationship? Our relationship is incredibly valuable. We're going to talk about that here as well. So thank you, everybody. Okay, so first thing is, I want everyone to know that I'm basing this weekly around a question. And the question to me that people ask, which is, why do I care about the AITX community so much? What does that mean? What's the plan? Why do I do these? Why do I engage so hard? So to answer that, I'm going to share, as always, what's truly in my mind. It's important that you guys know the plan that has been consistent and what the journey is. It doesn't hurt to repeat that, given that I expect we have a lot of new eyes in the company, as evidenced by the YouTube screenshot that I posted this morning on May 2nd, showing that we have 150% new viewers of AITX content on YouTube. So that's huge. Okay, now I want to be clear that this is a general discussion on stock, and it shouldn't be inferred that we are changing from our original plan that I revealed in November of 2023, which I'll restate right now. Also, nothing from what I'm saying here should infer that either the current value of the stock or a future value of the stock or a past value of the stock is in any way the value that I think it should be or where it should go. Okay, I just want to let you know that there's nothing to read between the lines here. I just want to be perfectly clear, okay? We're going to talk about things, but that doesn't mean that I expect things to go up, down, or sideways, period, okay? Just have to say that. You have to know that. Let's talk about the plan that I revealed in November of 2023, which we are on. And that plan was effectively for last fiscal year, which just finished in February, to kind of have a bit of a spike in recurring monthly revenue. We've reported several times that we've achieved that spike. So last year's objective, done. This fiscal year, which started March 1st, our plan again is simple: operational profitability. So we kind of continue to expect that contracted and deployed units should equal close to operational profitability in August of 2024 of this year. We are still on track for that. So no change to that. As we get closer to August, I will update you and I will tell you how close we got. But that's still on plan, still from the November 2023 plan. So this year, we do continuous increase in sales growth, and we get to some numbers that I'll share in subsequent filings. That's the plan. Next year, we work on the balance sheet. We work on plowing down debt and just kind of cleaning up anything out there so that in 2026, we're in a strong position to uplist. That is what the plan is. As the other part of the plan, which is also public, been filed, been talked about a lot, is we have restricted ourselves. We have tied our own hands at doing a reverse split anytime before January 1st, 2025. Okay, so I'll restate that. It's in paper, it's in writing, it's in the documents. Would be a big problem if we were to do it. A big problem. So that's why we're not going to do it, because we don't have to, and we said we wouldn't. And we wrote that down. So just want to continue to put that out of your mind. Now, by the time January hits, hopefully we're operationally profitable. And that changes a lot of things on the finance side, on the debt side, because we move from being a money-losing venture to a money-making venture operationally, which changes the nature of our relationship with our lenders, opens up new abilities for lenders and so forth. So kind of, I have a plan, but I can only share so much at this time. So that's where it is. So we're continue to look good for NASDAQ in 2026. I have some monthly revenue targets of where I think we should be at that time, because I have some targets in my mind of what
Possible multiple.
we would get off of net profit, which is why we try to control hiring, control expenses, and really prepare. So anyway, so that's what the plan is. It's public. It's been public. I'm restating it. There's no change to it. But I want to talk about volume, because our volume has increased substantially. This is just a fact. And what that means, when I look at the volume and when I look at other markers such as new visitors to our websites, new viewers of our YouTube things, it looks like our strategies of increasing AITX and RAD awareness to broader market participants, broader than traditional OTC, has been working. And it feels that whereas, several weeks ago, I said I didn't want to be included in any discussions about OTC companies, and I'll restate that I do not want to be considered in discussions of OTC companies. Okay,
We are transcending out of the OTC and will apply for NASDAQ approval as planned. There's about 7,300 companies in NASDAQ.
Our day's volume would have put us right in the middle of the pack at 3,500. Number 3,500 or whatever out of 7,300. Now, why am I mentioning that to you? I'm mentioning that to you because volume is good. Volume brings liquidity. Liquidity allows traders to trade and speculate and do all the things that traders do. So volume is very, very good. And I bring attention to that because on NASDAQ, there are thousands of companies that trade very, very, very little. I have said this before many times. I'll say it again. It is important to me, and I believe it's important to you, that when we uplist, we do it properly and we do it from a position of strength. And part of that strength is the community, which brings us back to my question that this weekly is predicated on, which is, why do I spend so much time on the community? And I spend so much time on the community sharing and engaging because it's your actions, it's how you spread the word, it's how you get excited and introduce people to the company that brings us points like this. So I want to just share that with you, that's the reason for it. That's the plan for it. Obviously, or maybe not. I thank you. The entire company thanks you. The entire community thanks you for being part of our community and spreading and sharing the word. So if RAD Inc. can continue to bring Rios into the market, have a very successful Gen 4 launch, bring Romeo to market, bring Rad Dog on the 3S side to market, put 100 law enforcement Rad Dogs into the market as we hope to do, plus launch Rad R with RadCam and have that be a success. These are all things that we hope to do, that we're working on right now, not vaporware, not pretendware, but we're working on right now. Then the purpose of that and the hopeful output of that is even more attention to AITX, so that when I post an image showing YouTube viewers, new YouTube viewers, and it said we had, let's say 45,000 unique YouTube viewers over the past 90 days. Listen, let's understand that I want that number to be 4.5 million unique YouTube viewers over 90 days. And I think we can get there with the technology, the roadmap, and you. So thank you guys very, very much. Of course, all of this is predicated on continuing to build a company with sound fundamentals and great financial performance, strong, stable management, strong, unique technology, a patent portfolio to some extent. Everybody knows how I feel about patents, as well as consistent double-digit growth, or even triple-digit growth, at least in these early years. So that, my friends, is where we're at. I hope that the discussion, or the monologue rather, made you think a little bit, made you feel good about your contribution to our community, to your fellow investor, and to your fans and followers that are supporting our journey. Folks, thank you so much. I gotta get back to work. Good to see y'all.